The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few... He gets big! Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Matthäus. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Good take, and is he in? And the counter is on. And it's Sané. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Szoboszlai plays it in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Rummenigge! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. And they can counter here. Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Looking for the run. Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's gone in and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things... And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Thuram shot a goal! Oh, that's a waste. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Spread it left. 30 minutes gone. Out to the right. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. No, he's not getting his way this time. Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram gets good distance on it. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's the keeper's ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great vision. Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2 added minutes
Up towards the front line. And it's Sané. It's played through for him. Oh, terrible pass. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1.
By the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Brazil get the ball rolling for the second period. Caceres makes the interception. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Szoboszlai going full steam ahead down the left flank. Szoboszlai aims beyond the defence. And that has been clubbed away. Seedorf gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Deftly away. Iniesta running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, they can break here. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Thuram calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Soboslai. Oh, some tackle that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a...
Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve. He's going for goal! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. This looks promising. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Seedorf gets it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thinks about the shot. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 14. Mateus.
And it's
Number
Griezmann.
8.
Now it's Batistuta.
Soboslai.
Can he get it
Number
through?
19. Sane.
Well, there's the clearance.
Coming on the field.
He's
Number
only too happy to
18.
take that back.
Batistuta.
Caceres
Number
promptly
12.
onto that, and that is that.
Number 4.
Van Basten.
Gullit.
Griezmann gets into a good
Number 15,
position.
Johan Cruyff. Number 20.
Closing in on the
Griezmann.
last quarter of an hour. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Maldini cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maldini clears. Now it's Van Basten. Thuram gets over and intercepts. He can get that clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Corner it is. Corner number 4 coming up here. He rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Maldini fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Bullet! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Caceres cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Good effort from distance. And he's intervened well there. Jordan Henderson looking for options for movement. That's a decent clearance. And here's Cruyff. That's really well cleared. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. De La Cruz! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And he's there to retrieve it. Has a look and place it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliant. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's fizzed it forward. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns and goes back. Chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That has ended up in no man's land. Carvajal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Nunez. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless at the moment. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. That has been slung wide. He's having a go! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once. Nicely weighted ball.
Poland clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good-looking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's tried one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Darwin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely aimed pass. Strokes it back. And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivery from... It's a mighty effort! Cannavaro clears. Rijkaard. Vitinha. And here's Elise. Out to the right. Played in by Dan. He gets big! Goal! Poland! The breakthrough strike! certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Number 17, Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rijkaard. Well, that's a good run down the left. He's being urged to shoot, and he's managed to get free. Distributed tidily.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vitinha played out towards the right wing. And it's Iniesta. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Darwin. Well, that looks a decent ball. Poland looking to pass their way through. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Fantastic from Elise! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been
De La
indicated.
Cruz. Now it's only... Oh, shooting chance! Aims beyond the defence. Delivery from... Up he goes! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Number 17,
Poland find a position of real strength now.
Darwin Núñez.
Now it's Elise. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And we're underway again. Brazil didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Now it's Darwin, spread out to the left. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Olise! It's hit the upright. Zico. He has found the way. Decent chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Vitinha. He's had a shot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Elise's... Oh, what a climb! And somehow he kept it out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Messi. Vitinha. Great vision. And he shoots! And That's off target.
Poland really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Climbs up big! He's scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Pick that one out. It was a bullet. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. It's a throw-in. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's Bale! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pedri. So it is still 0-0. And it's Bale. Now it's Owen. And he's running through. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pedri. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Owen. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Could be danger here. And that's a goal kick. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And here's Owen. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Roberto Carlos. He whips it. Up he goes! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
It's Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckenbauer. And it's Serginho. Knocks it into space. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Last-ditch defending, but has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Nice control. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Del Piero! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Played through for him. Beckenbauer short changes him with that pass. And this is... And Del Piero! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. Threads one in. And this is Pele! Pele finds himself offside. We hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Owen. Bale. Fired deep towards the back post.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's heaved it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Serginho. Van Nistelrooy, given the lift of his goal. Bale. And that interception was most... And again! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Owen. And here's Bale. Oh, face. He's gone for goal. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Tries to pass it through.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cruyff. Thinks about the shot. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Serginho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he finish? It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
El
here.
dorsal 7.
This is quite a battle.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Serán sustituidos.
He's found a way
And the shot!
Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, they could be caught out here. That's going to go a long way. He's gone for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Bastoni cuts it out. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now somewhat off target. Very much into the last knockings. David Villa, lovely pass, but can he get there? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And a chance! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona on the spot for parity. Brilliant save from Buffon! He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
All hands on deck for this one. And that should get the job done. And he's had a hit! Off the post! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power